Yo, and welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we're going to be showing you how to prep the motor and how to get it ready for more sanding, and more sanding with the grinder, more grinding and everything. Because we really want to get it ready for the paint. I finally got my banner up, as you can see. Yes, sir. Shout out to Action Clutch. Alright, now let's get it. So today's video, I'm going to be showing you what you're going to need. You're going to want to get a big wrench or little wrench. Getting extended probably helps. And a 10 and a 12. That's basically it. So we're going to be taking out bolts and nuts, whatever they call it. And also, you're going to want to have a torque wrench. I will go with like a 3/8 and a 1/4. These two. But it's all to your point, you feel me? And we're gonna also need for the paint, I went with VHT because I get a lot of good reviews and I love just how my last motor came from it. So I got 2 primers of VHT, 2 aluminum painting. I'm thinking of getting clear paint too. I still gotta get it. And wrinkle paint. I'm not gonna put the valve cover black. It's gonna be for the alternator and for the water pump. It's a K20 water pump house, and I went because it has the oil filter, the oil cooler. And you're gonna also need a heat gun. I got this for like 15 bucks at Harbor Freight store. There's a lot of stores that they got them pretty cheap. And these are also the socket keys I'm going to need for the hex key I'm going to need for my DOWNSTAR drip. Got me some lock nuts so when I put the clutch in, and some Honda bonding for the gaskets or whatever. And make sure you get some towels, some blankets, anything really, but I like how this one went. That's for the drill. And I'm going to put my nuts all in one place when I finish, so I got me some baggies or as you could say, some coffee maker. It don't really matter. You can put them in diapers, in your bed, anything, just as long as you don't lose the nuts, because as you can tell, I'm a little fresh and everything's new to me still. So I'm learning as we go. We're learning together, okay? In today's video, I'm going to be taking off the intake manifold, the water pump housing for sure, and the K24 post mount, so I can get a better angle at sanding. You know, as you can see, I already started a little bit. Right here, it's my DOWNSTAR drip. Now let's get it. That's basically it. You can get some gloves if you want. It's all up to you. It really doesn't matter. So when I started sanding it, I stopped like 1/4 the way because I realized I didn't have my bolts on. And I don't want no metal shaving to go inside of it. So first thing first, I'm gonna apply the bolts. And as you can see, I got me the whole DOWNSTAR kit for K series. It's the engine kit for K. The mount hardware, transmission hardware, everything, the whole 9. Headers. Shout out to Frank. Make some beautiful nuts, need bolts, everything. Water pump housing, the whole 9. So first thing first, I'm gonna go with this, the engine valve cover. It's my little helper right here for the day. He loves helping his big uncle. That's the valve cover. So I'm not going to be putting it yet, but I'm just going to leave it on, as you can see. Just to have it on, so when I'm sanding it, none of the metal shavings go inside. I'm going to make another video on that, on how you put every single bolt to headers, intake manifold, water pump housing, water pump. I'm talking about everything. VTEC solenoid. It comes with a lot, so I'm gonna be making a video on that too. Now let's get it started. First thing first is you're gonna want to bolt these up. It's pretty simple. I'm not gonna tighten it too much, just hand tight, because it's, like I said before, it's not gonna be the official way I'm gonna put it, but here's a little sneak peek. Ooh, that boy clean right there. Yes, sir. Shout out to DOWNSTAR. All right, next step is I'm gonna take off this bolt, this bolt, this one, this one. Basically the intake manifold now. Just take your time, ain't no rush. Shout out to K24 as well. I ordered a lot of K24 parts. I'm still waiting on it on Tri-State Motorsports, but it's getting there. K24A4 for anybody who was wondering. And for these bolts, it's gonna be a 12. Gonna use a 12. We ran into a little problem. So you can see it doesn't fit. Some of them it did, some of them it didn't. So you're gonna have to use this bad boy right here. 12. Alright, so what I'm doing is taking it off until it goes, so I can take it off with your hands, basically, with your fingers. Because I really don't want to cross thread anything inside the motor. So I'm being really careful. Just loosening to the point where you can take it off with your fingers. Alright, I got them all loose, so I can get them hand tight, basically. Didn't have no problem, but the main one that was giving me the problem was that one right there. So what I'm gonna do, so you can see I don't have no good clearance for it, especially with the big one. So what I'm gonna do is just take out the water pump so I can get a better leverage. Like I said before, I don't want to cross thread anything. I'm trying to be real careful. So for this one, it's gonna be a little bit bigger, the bolt size. This is a 14. And no extender because I can get better power in it, basically. Alright, so I basically got all the nuts and bolts loose. As you can see, the old owner of this Honda, he sealed everything brand new, sealed down to the oil pan. So the water pump, I'm gonna have to find a better way to take it off, an easier way. I don't want to, like I said before, I don't want to mess nothing up. But I took this bolt off, this bolt, this bolt, and this bolt, all 4 of them out. So it should just come out. But we're just gonna do the intake manifold for today. I'll show you how I did it in part 2. So you just want to really just take, now that I have everything loose, just take it off. Simple as that. Alright, I got it, all the bolts out. The main reason why I'm switching the water pump is because I bought this one already, and it has the oil cooler in it. It's the K21. I want to say K23 and the Z1 comes with the oil cooler. The K24, as you can see, no oil cooler. So I'm gonna show you how to take this one out in part 2. Sorry for the inconvenience. But as you can see, once you just take off all the bolts, it will slide just right off, okay? And then just, of course, take off this little hose with some pliers or something. And you want to cover them holes up. It's gonna give me a better room space so I can get to sanding and prepping the motor for paint. Alright, let's try this again. There we go. Real easy. And these studs, I'm gonna show you how I take them off. I have DOWNSTAR, so I'm gonna need to take them off. And I'll show you a little bit why I'm not gonna go with this intake manifold. Got a little surprise for y'all. That's the final results. You can see all the little bond. He put one way over too much, but that's all right. Shout out to DOWNSTAR. Shout out to Fred. I mean Frankie. I watched too many videos from Fred, so my bad. But this is the reason why I took off the intake manifold. Well, bam! Yes, sir. I went with a SKUNK 2 Street intake manifold, big boy version. So we're gonna be showing you how you put that one in. And it's like I always say, you know where I'm from, baby. Thank you for watching. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. And sorry for the inconvenience in the long video. I really expected it to be a lot shorter. But hey, you're just learning, and that's the best way to do it, is to go out and learn. So please hit that like and subscribe button, and it'll mean the world to me. Thanks for watching. Oh, yes, sir.